Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I went to the wrong screen. Oh, it has been a day, guys. It has been a day. I was I was cutting it real fine to get here on time, and I think I was 1 minute late. So, so sorry. Whew, what a work day. It's it's been something. I've had a when those days are just busy and then something goes wrong and it just makes it even more frantic. So I had one of those today. I ended up accidentally doing a privacy breach, which I haven't done in years. I've been at this job for so long now, but we got a new system a couple of years ago, and that system, whilst it is nice and shiny and new, it tends to break quite a lot. I refreshed a page, thought I'd sent an email to one person. I'd actually sent the email to a completely different person, and so I had to follow like a privacy breach protocol, and oh my god, it added an hour to something that should have been a 5 minute email. So yeah, oh no, and hello, welcome in Sanguinan and welcome in Sentry. Thank you both for coming along. Oh my goodness. So I was frantically trying to get that sorted, plus all of the work I needed to get done today, because I had quite a lot of stuff that I needed to get done today, and trying to get all of that done before 5 to 3, so I could log off at 5 to 3. It was something. It was something. But I'm here. We are here. We're going to play a little bit of Guild Wars 2 first. I don't know how much my brain can handle Guild Wars today, but we're gonna go as long as we can, and then I'm going to switch it up, and we're gonna give Heartopia a go. I wanted to give this a go, but I thought it would be a nice, fun thing, a very chill thing to do on stream, because I believe it's a little bit like Animal Crossing, where you've got like gardening and all of that crap to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing Heartopia. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know much about it until recently either. Sentry, an hour working is always worse when you feel it never should have been necessary. Exactly. And that's the issue. And look, I've dealt with privacy breaches before. I used to actually be the person that they got escalated to in a different team. But now that I'm in another team and we've got like different processes we use now, it meant that it just added so much work, because you got to like email the parties again and say, sorry, I accidentally sent your info to someone else. I confirm I've followed the legislation and done X, Y, Z. And then you've got to contact that person that you accidentally sent the email to. And you've got to say, hi, I accidentally sent you an email. Can you please delete it in line with in line with the legislation? And please confirm that you have indeed destroyed the information. Like it is such a thing to do. But we are here. We're going to play a little bit of Guild Wars until my brain breaks, and then we're going to play some Heartopia. So we might just play maybe a couple of the base game quests, and then go from there. But let's see what we've got here. Okay. Come on, Guild Wars. There we go. All right, so before we continue on with Raspberry Drop, I am just going to quickly log in with Nornia Business, mainly because she is my crafter at the moment, and what I'm going to do is I've got one particular thing I need to craft, and then I've only got it's one of those things that you can only craft one every 24 hours, so it sort of limits you to that. And then I've got one more to craft tomorrow, and then I have a full set of ascended gear for Raspberry Drop when she hits level 80. So I've just been diligently trying to get all of the gear up. So yeah, we need a spool of silk weaving thread. And I've already got I've essentially got all the materials. I just need to hit the go button and then do that again after 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we're good. Okay, so I've got that. That was nice and quick. It's nice and quick. But I'll show you what I've been doing. If I go to the bank, I'll show you.
I know your face.
Ooh, I'm getting mad lag. I don't know about you guys. Maybe it could be just the servers. If I scroll all the way down here, please excuse my bank. My bank is all over the place. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got these 5 bits of pink gear, hot pink gear at the bottom left here. And all I'm missing is just the greaves. That's the only thing that I've got to make, and it will be done. As you can see, I've got all of the materials here. It's just these damask patches that I need to create. That we'll finally get the last piece, because it's berserker, a berserker helm, and then it's all assassin's gear for the rest of it, because apparently those stats work for the dragon hunter build. I just realized we need to do the bolt. Everybody point and laugh at the disorganized bank. No, don't do that.
A fitting reward.
Ah, okay. There we go. All right. I should have done that before going to the bank so I can deposit it, and it's all nice and neat. At least that bit's neat. I really do need to clean out my bank, because when I first started playing and I didn't know what anything was, I just shoved everything in the bank, because I was just like, I don't know if this is going to be handy for later, so therefore, I need to keep it. What are you doing? Damask patch. Bolt of... Hang on a second. Hang on. I think I'm going psycho. It's one of those days, guys. Hang on. Because we are making... Let me go... Sapphire's Greaves. So... This is the piece of gear we're making. I need the insignia. Damask patch. I have 1. Yes, now I have 2. And I've just got 1 more to make because I've got the rest of the stuff, I think. Oh no, I haven't got a Lonian square. Ah, yes. I need to craft 1 more of these. I might as well while we're here. I recently started playing a new game and learned how easy it is for me to hoard. Which game, Sentry? What have you been playing? Anything interesting? Like, is it a good game? There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm actually set now. Now I just go back to my... I freaking hate travel like this. I wish the bank was right next to where the crafting is, because that would make it so much easier for everyone. New to me? Oh yeah, that's fine. It's still a new game. Oh, you started the Super Mario RPG. Yes. That is a pretty good game. I must admit, I haven't played it, but I've watched a lot of people play it, and not just streamers. Like Arbors played it when the remake came out. So yeah, no, it's cool. I think it was by Square Enix, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure Square Enix did it. I know that the music is really good. I still haven't done my weeklies yet. I've still got 2 left, but honestly, I've got so many Wizard's Vault points that I'm just kind of like, is it worth it? Because there's nothing else in the Wizard Vault for me, so I'm just kind of like, do I even bother?
I like it.
Okay, get rid of that. So many of those. All right, so I'm done with this one. Let's go to Raspberry Drop, and we will continue on with our story. Oh, I feel puffed. I was so rushed in my last hour of work that I'm just like, phew. Okay, now we're going that way. So Super Mario RPG remake, how are you finding it so far? How many hours are you into it? Are you very far in? Are you 10 hours in? I know it's about a 40-ish hour game, if memory serves me correctly. No, it's about 30 to 40 hours, I think. I can't remember. But oh goodness, this has been an interesting week overall. I don't know how you guys have gone, but we had a day of 46. We had a day of 46 degrees on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday this week? I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday this week. And if I go Celsius to Fahrenheit, 46. So that's 114 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, that was not a fun day. I was calling because my grandmother is still alive, bless her. I checked up on her 4 times over the course of the day. Oh my god, it was so hot. And I think my dad came home just to check on her and stuff because he lives with her anyway. So it's not like she lives on her own or anything like that. She's very much she lives with dad. My uncle, so my dad's brother, comes over at least twice a week as well. I'm the only one that's the prodigal granddaughter. I only go over once every 5 or 6 weeks. 11 hours in so far. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Mr. Badger. Very nice.
Hail Badazar! Hail Badazar!
Good for you. I'm not gonna do that. I learned that 40 degrees Celsius is absurd, so I can imagine stepping out for a second. Oh, it was so funny. It was the day that our bins get taken. So we had to bring the bins in, and I went outside for all of 11 seconds, I reckon. 11 seconds, and my face stung. Like, it was stinging from the heat, and that was only in a matter of seconds. Because, I mean, I'm fucking whiter than sour cream. I am very pale. So, the sun has always been a bit of an issue for me to begin with. So, 46 degrees sucked. But yeah, like, it actually stung my face. Which was it was really cool because I hadn't, like, it was really cool. No, it wasn't. It was very hot. But, it was certainly an experience. It was an experience because I don't think I've ever been outside in that sort of heat. I've always been in, like, I think last time we had a 46 degree day, I reckon I might have still been in school. Because I'm pretty sure it was like the hottest day in Victoria for like 27 years or something ridiculous. But yeah, so that was interesting. I've sweltered but never stung. Yeah. Yeah, it was real bad. And today's 34 degrees Celsius, which I think I still have the thing up here. Let me just... So that's 93 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a little bit more tolerable today, but it still is. I've got the aircon blasting.
Hey,
I'm just hoping my PC... Am I supposed to? Yeah, I think I am supposed to. Yeah, I do. I'm just hoping my PC holds out today, especially with all of the VTuber tech. Because it's it doesn't like hot days. It's not very well cooled. It was well cooled at the 5 years after the 5 years ago when I got it, but it's doing a little bit of a struggle bug recently. But my new PC should be coming probably sometime next week. It's been built and it's currently being tested by the company that's built it. So once it goes through testing, then the courier will pick it up, and I will have that, which will be nice. It's one of those like kawaii uwu girly ones, but I really wanted. Where is this taking me? Oh, it's already lit up. Cool. I don't know where this is taking me because I didn't see the green thing on the map. Is it just taking me back to Lion's Arch? Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? It was a good segue. it was a good way to just have a random chat about the goddamn weather. But no, the new PC is going to be good. It's based after, I think, bubble tea. Where's this taking me? Taking me to the Asurans. Oh, okay. Okay, it's yeah. Cool. The Grove, Asura Gate. Yeah. It's taking me to Silvari Land. It's based on the particular model I got is based on green tea, and it's got like little frogs on it. It's like a mint green color. It's got little frogs on it, and it's very cute. I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I want something cute. There we go. You know what? I could have just looked at the top right here where it said, speak with the pale tree, and I would have known that I'm supposed to go to the grove. I could have just done that. But no, I had to just completely ignore it. I forgot you were updating. It seems adorable. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. And it's got like a little magnet on it. And it's like a little bubble tea straw, which is really cute. So you can stick that on the top like it's a bubble tea. I enjoy RPG. It's charming, and I see how it influenced Mario RPGs I played as a kid. Yeah. It definitely influenced Paper Mario, I reckon. Plus I finally got to where the battles are challenging me. Ah, very good. Very good. Very good.
Hail, Mother. We seek your
Alright, I better
wisdom.
be quiet
Bide
while
a
we go
while.
through the
I
cut
have much
scene.
to show you both. Come to me. Let me show you.
Ah, yes, this bit.
Mother Tree, I am sure by now you have heard of the destruction at Claw Island. Zaitan is
I
attacking
don't
in
recommend
force.
drinking the internals of your
The
PC, by the way.
soul of
Yeah.
Tyria mourned as her children
mean,
were cut
challenge
down
accepted.
By the beast. The land wept, and the world shuddered.
My friend and I seek to right that wrong. We wish to fight Zaitan and take back what was lost. We've come to ask your counsel.
The answer is at the heart of Tyria's future, and your own. Both of you must face the darkness, become guiding stars in the night.
Is it even possible to defeat Zaitan?
Only with great courage. Come, I will show you a vision of your future, and the challenges to come.
Yay. Now we get to go into the
Brave
weird
friends.
and wacky
Your
world.
future awaits.
Alright. This is where the fun starts.
War is a dark and foul place. Even though I have been here, in truth, this vision is unsettling. Let us hurry. The Pale Tree has lessons yet to be revealed.
Yes, good sir. Alrighty.
They say that Or was once beautiful. A nation to rival Kryta, Ascalon, and Ilona. The human gods lived in
I
the
actually
city of
really
Ra,
like this
and the people here
particular
were
set
blessed.
of
After
quests.
the gods left,
'Cause,
humans banded into guilds
it just
and
is.
warred
It's
upon
really,
each
really
other.
interesting.
The guild wars caused great
It kind of gives you a
devastation.
spooky look at the
Nations
world.
faltered.
The dragon's stronghold. That is your goal. Along the way, you will glimpse things that may yet come to pass.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oop, hello. Come here.
Might makes me right. Defense, then offense.
Oop. Who am I aiming at? No one! I'm just gonna limp here for a second. I should just log in and just practice with the Guardian, because I need to get used to the dashed rotation. There we go. Anyone else got anything? Has anyone got anything exciting they're doing over the weekend this weekend? Because mine is not exciting. There we go. Aside from, I've got to go and have a blood test tomorrow, which is Just how? Just
These
what
creatures
happens?
Are formidable.
Work?
Tougher than the
Oh, you're
ones
a
at
weekend
Claw
worker. Oh, Sanguinant, I'm sorry.
Alone you cannot. But with unity,
Retail, hospitality, or what, obviously without doxing yourself, what do you do for work? Sorry, I just had to take a sip of drink. It's very, very warm. Okay. I think it's around the corner. I've done this so many times and yet I never remember the way. From Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. Monday, security. Basically go home and sleep and go back. Oh, whoa. Yeah, shift work. Always fun, isn't it?
Defenders of Tyria.
Ooh.
When Zaitan rose from slumber, the dragon found a long-dead nation and claimed it. The dragon expected the rest of Tyria to be as easily conquered. But we live,
I might
we
put my
breathe,
glasses on.
and we
I am
fight. All races,
struggling.
all orders, and all paths of life stand against Zaitan. The dragon is a fearsome enemy. It wants nothing more than to paralyze us with doubt. But I tell you this, we are not afraid. We will never kneel. Do you feel that? The dragon hears us. To hurrah and victory!
Woo!
Is this a
Yeah,
vision
let's
of
do
the
it.
future? Mother, I do not understand. I'm no general.
you must be what Tyria needs you to be, my son. You have more courage than you realize.
Okay, everyone's like, yeah, go Traherne. I hate not being able to relax between shifts. I prefer this way I get a full-time work week in just 3 days and allow more time off altogether. You know what? Yeah, but the problem is you tend to burn out quite a lot. That's the problem. But no, honestly, Arb is doing his first 3-day night shifts in a row. Sorry, three night shifts in a row. I just realized I keep pushing my heal button. But yeah, so that's coming up like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday this week, so that'll be interesting to say the least. But he does get a fatigue day on the Wednesday, so he has a day off. That's I think it's like a paid day off. I have to double check with him, but yeah. I'm odd in that regard. I've been doing this around 10 years. Oh yeah, well that's fair enough. I mean, if you're used to it. So I get if it's something that you're used to, 100%. But yeah, no. So it's going to be interesting. It means that the house has to be quiet during the day, which kind of sucks in terms of cleaning. But aside from that, it'll be fine. It means that I get out of housework for a weekend. Well, last weekend was crappy, but I literally slept at work when I was off due to the ice and snow on the road. So I literally lived there. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was one time I was leaving the office at like 7 p.m. and I was getting there at 5 the next day just to avoid my house. So, although it's not really living there like to your extent, I get it. I get it. The weather trapped us all. Some people in worse places than others, it seemed. Yeah. I know there's been a lot of snowstorms in some areas of the US at the moment, hasn't there? It's been like really bad ones. I did hear about that.
Where were you? We needed you. Snaff. I couldn't protect him. I can still hear him screaming.
Someone was going to die no matter what I did. Snaff or my queen. I had to make a choice. You would have done the same. Any of you! If the person you loved was in danger, you would have done the same.
Destiny's Edge disbanded after their loss against the Elder Dragon, Kralkatorrik. To this day, they have unresolved grievances with one another.
There we go. I bought a cot my coworker used when it was his time. Honestly, came in clutch. Yeah, it would. It would. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I know that I knew someone who used to sleep under his desk. He worked also in finance, but this is going back 30 years ago. He worked in finance, but he slept under his desk a lot. He used to have a pillow and a little blankie and some pajamas and a toothbrush and toothpaste. So he would nod off because he used to have to deal with internationals, so he'd have to get up at all hours of the night in order to take calls. It's kind of interesting the lengths people will go to for their job. But I mean, I've learnt the hard way that loyalty does not count for much these days when it comes to work. So, last weekend was one large storm, but it covered a wider area than usual. That's probably why it made the news here. So, it breached us down here in Australia. So, it was kind of nuts of a storm. Yeah, it sounds like it. It certainly sounds like it. Yeah.
It was your responsibility. Snaff trusted you and you failed him.
I tried to keep him out of danger. I would have given anything to prevent his death.
It wasn't enough. You weren't enough. You should have died Air instead of him.
Oh, them's fighting words, Soja.
Yet Air chose to fight the Elder Dragon. They lost. Blint died, along with Snaff, Soja's mentor and friend.
Rip in peace. Oh no, I just couldn't afford to miss work. Really, I didn't get as much thanks to... Yeah. But yeah, I used to get into the office, like even when I wasn't working for the law firm I was working for. When I started at this job, I was trying so hard to get out of... To get away from home, because at the time I was still living at home. I lived at home until I was 27, guys. But as it's apparently that's very weird for Americans. Like they're just like, why didn't you leave home at like 18, like normal people? Whereas I know in a lot of people of different ethnicities, depending on where you're from, it's actually culturally a thing to stay at home and look after your parents and grandparents and stuff. I stayed at home because it was convenient. I didn't want to spend money. But I didn't leave home until I was 27. But right at the end, like 25, 26, that was when I was just kind of like, oh, I can't deal with this anymore. So I was like, I need to get the fuck out of there. Loyalty for work is a joke. Sadly, no one cares about the employees. Yep. And I hate that sort of that office place toxic positivity that happens. Sucks so much. We've got that at my particular office. It's all toxic positivity and like we're a big happy family, and it's like no we're not. We're not seen as a big happy family. Those of us who have been here longer than the people, because we had a massive change in the organization, like probably about five-ish years ago, we had a massive change. And since then, all of the people that are post that change are just like, oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't it happy? Da 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 da. And then the rest of us that have been there for like 5+ years, because I've been there for 8, we're so jaded. We are so jaded. We know what goes on in senior management, like in the senior executives, where we're not stupid. We weren't born yesterday. Depends on the culture. Some basically stay with family until marriage and some value independence through experience. Yeah, exactly right. In Australia, it's a mix because we are a massive melting pot of cultures here. So I stayed at home until I was 20, essentially till I couldn't stand it anymore. Because I don't know if anyone's had like a grandmother or a grandfather, even a parent, And like, you'll be changing. Let's say you've just had a shower, or you're getting into your pajamas, and your parent walks in on you, and you're like, "Oh, excuse me, privacy," and they're like, "Oh, it's nothing I haven't seen before." I had that every day. So that was fun.
I've tried so very
I was like, I've had enough.
They can't stop arguing. They can't understand that the dragons are more important. They'd throw everything away. I'm alone. I'm tired.
Come back to me. If the world must end, let us spend our last days in each other's arms.
I keep forgetting Kaith was
These
a lesbian.
visions represent a possible future for Destiny's Edge, should they not resolve their quarrels. We need them to reconcile.
I'm positive I'm here
if
for the
we're to
money. Yep.
defeat Zaitan.
Friggin' amen. I stay in this job because it's good quality of
Where
life,
was I?
like work-life
Oh, yes,
balance.
the Guild Wars.
But
Still angry over the loss of Ascalon. The Char struck hard while humanity fought with itself. The Char ravaged Ascalon with searing cauldrons and marched
and
on
like
Or.
the money is
As
acceptable.
hope failed,
The money's
an
comfortable.
Orion named Vizier Kilbron read the lost
Don't get me wrong,
scrolls
I hate my job though.
and unleashed an ancient curse.
Hopefully no one
Curse
from my
annihilated
office
the
is
Char
watching today.
army, but it destroyed Or as well. A cataclysm plunged the nation into the ocean. Everything was lost.
Cool. Alright. Whereabouts are we going? Here we go. Yeah. I tolerate my job because it's at night and most people are gone. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm lucky we've got hybrid working, so it's 2 days in the office, and then you can spend the rest of the time working from home. Which is great. Although I haven't been in for weeks. I have to admit. My new manager, because I just had a change of reporting line. My new manager's based in Sydney. He doesn't know what we do in Melbourne. And we'll keep it that way.
This is the tomb of the kings of Or. Walk inside and seek truth, but be warned. The future can change in the blink of an eye.
That argument is awful. I've seen my mother's breasts as a baby, but I'm not trying to see them again. Friggin' amen. Amen. I don't want my grandmother walking in on me as I'm changing. I don't care if she's got the same bits as me. It's rude. I just want to, I've got to stop hitting the wrong mouse button. I have Alt and Control set to my 2 side mouse buttons, and sometimes I forget which one's which, and I keep accidentally healing myself when I don't need to heal myself. But yeah, it's just like, you rude bitch. I just want my privacy. And when you're getting that every day, it starts to get very infuriating. The one job I worked overnight was so much less socially draining than the others. Yeah, that's the thing. And like I was saying, I am very lucky that I've got a good work-life balance, because it means I can just stay home. Although when you've got people yelling on the phone at you when you're in your own home, it can get a bit much. There we go. The last king of Or. What's he got to say for himself?
To see the sky, feel once more the wind, and the sun. Although my nation is drowned, a slow blood still pulses in its veins. Or was once the heart of Tyria, so full of life. I was the last of a line of proud rulers. Now my nation is enslaved. What do you seek here? Or has nothing left to give, save ash and bones.
We came to fight Zaitan. Can you give us counsel?
Zaitan can be defeated, but that will not save Or. The land must be cleansed of this poison. Seek the source.
Is Zaitan the source, or is there some other poison that fouls Or? Please, tell us.
Seek the source. Cleanse Or. Seek the source.
Ah, yes. Gotta be unnecessarily cryptic. GG, thank you. Alright, I'm trying to remember. I think there's some of these that if you go the wrong way, it doesn't trigger the things properly.
Zaitan, the elder undead dragon that pulled ore from the depths. The massacre of ore gave the dragon fertile ground to create its horrific army. Zaitan's power does not end here. In slaughter, its army grows stronger. Claw Island was just the beginning.
Yes, it was just the
Dragons
beginning.
are destruction. They will not stop until all life on Tyria is destroyed.
Okay. Alrighty, I think we get out of here. I think. Hang on, let me just check. I find it funny how easy it is for people to talk when it comes to talking about how shit working is. Honestly, I think we've talked about it before on stream, is that sometimes if you make your hobby and the things that you like your job, you end up not liking, like it ends up becoming your fun things end up becoming a bit of a chore for you. And I mean, everyone's different. Some people it's just fantastic and like people are like, yeah, I love my job because it's fun. I've wanted to do this since I was a kid and I think it's a really fun time. Yeah, we did. I did think we did. But yes, look, sometimes you just do a job in order to get the money to do things that you want to do. And then you run out of money, therefore you continue doing your job and the cycle repeats. Like, it's morbid, but it's very true. It's very true. At least for me. I would never have picked that I was going to ever be in... I was ever going to be in finance, ever. And follow in the footsteps of my father and my uncle, to be honest. Although they did different types of finance. So.
Your last challenge on the road to Ara will be the Guardian of the Gate. Beyond this, I cannot foretell. Once before, I gave this sword to a beloved son.
I just realized I don't have a...
Now, I pass it on to you,
XP booster on. I'll pop one on before this.
Bear it with honor, and the sword will never fail you. Test yourselves against the Guardian, then return to me in the Grove.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's not my passion, but I'm good at what I do at least. I don't hate it enough to call it quits yet. Yeah, look, I've legitimately been looking elsewhere for a while. At least in my line of things. But we want to put that on. I won't do the celebration booster. There we go. But yeah. Yeah. The problem is ARB is on a fixed term contract, so we need to be secure, which is why I haven't bothered looking elsewhere yet. Like I have been looking, but I haven't been serious about anything. I don't have funny stories about servicing polite, understanding customers. I've got some funny stories when I was working in in like the same company, but in the customer service. It was certainly fun. It was certainly funny. There was one time this colleague of mine, she was trying to spell things out, but she completely forgot the NATO alphabet. You know, the ones is like A for alpha, B for beta, C for like all of that stuff, right? She'd completely forgotten it. Ooh. Yay, we did it. She'd completely forgotten it, and she says, D, it's to this person on the other end of the phone, she's like, D for death. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was S for Satan. She's like, S for Satan? Because she just completely forgot. She just didn't know what to say. She could have said, like, S for strawberry for all I cared. All of us just pissed ourselves laughing. It was just like, S for Satan, and she got reprimanded for it. But it was so funny. It was so funny. Just a complete lapse. I've had one of those moments before where I've called and I've just like completely blanked, got the answering machine, and I'm like, "Hello, it's Stoat calling from XYZ. Oh my goodness. I've completely forgotten why I called. Hang on. Let me just think. I'm so sorry. I've completely forgotten why I've called. I will call back. Have a lovely day. And I've had to hang up the phone because I just didn't know. I just did not know what to say. I just completely had a blank as to the reason why I was calling this person. And I got the answering machine and I've just left a message that made it sounded like I was on fucking drugs. But I've never had a drug in my life. So like it was so funny. So funny. I can do that same thing while looking at paperwork I've filled out 1,000 times. Like, brain fucking work, please. Yes, exactly. Exactly right. I'd sit with you and let you figure it out with me. Oh, it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. But I mean, I think it was in my first year. And I just started. So it was maybe the end of my first year. And I just learnt this new process for a new thing I'd never dealt with before. It's something that's been around for yonks, but I've never personally dealt with it in finance before. So I just completely blanked on everything that I had to ask. And I'm like, I can't even remember why I called. And I had to hang up, look at the notes on this file, and then call them again. It was so fucking embarrassing. Or has had all hope stripped from it. To confront the dragon, you must first overcome your greatest fear. Let you be consumed by it. Tell me, what do you fear? Okay, do I fear that an innocent person who believed in me would die because I could not save them? That I would fail so grievously that I would lose the respect of my comrades and be dishonored? Or that one day through my actions, I'd condemn someone to suffer in agony? Oh, I don't know. Maybe... I don't think I've ever done the first option, so that an innocent person who believed in me would die because I couldn't save them. I don't know whether I've ever done that one before. I know these three give you different outcomes, that's all. Maybe we go with the top option. I reckon. Yeah, I reckon top option. You are a good person. That you seek to protect the innocent shows your gentle heart. Hold fast to that earnestness. It will also be your strength. Thank you, Pale Tree. I will remember your wisdom.
To know the future, even the mere possibility can be a great burden. I am sorry, brave heroes, that you must walk this path.
Must these things come to pass, Mother? Must I take up Khalidbolg and travel into the heart of Or?
You must both take up this mantle. Traherne, your duty is to cleanse Or. Your friend shall aid you, and then face the dragon.
And Claw Island, can we retake it and save Lion's Arch?
I believe so. But that will not be your first test. The dragon seeks to destroy its enemies before they can strike. I see within the dream that Zaitan's forces enter battle, not against Lion's Arch, but at the heart of your order.
My order headquarters? No, how could that be? How could Zaitan even know?
Those who have been corrupted reveal everything to Zaitan. Nothing is secret, least of all those places where his enemies hide.
If my friends are in danger, I have to go to them. They have no warning. They'll be slaughtered.
I will go with you. Our fates are bound together, and from this day forward, we fight as one.
Yeah.
Farewell, valiant souls. May your wild hunt be successful, and may your courage illuminate the dark of night.
All right. Trading Post Express, Bank Express, Merchant Express. We'll go Trading Post Express, methinks. Okay. Rune of the Flock, Rune of Granth, Rune of Lissa. That's Condi. This is probably the best one.
A fitting reward.
We won't really be using them, but it's worth picking them out anyway. Alrighty. Also, is my microphone okay today. I was watching back the VOD from last week's stream, and I didn't realize how loud my microphone was, to the point where it was like, it was crackling. So what I've done is I've turned it down ever so slightly. So hopefully it's not too bad. Sounds good? Okay, that's the main thing. As long as I'm not insanely loud in comparison to the game. But yeah. Okay, we gotta meet Traherne at the Vigil Keep. So okay, so we're gonna go there. That's okay. I'll go from the Hamlet, I think. But we'll do the level, we'll finish off the level 60 quests today. And then we'll swap to Heartopia and play that for a couple of hours. I think that's a good idea, because I love Guild Wars 2, but sometimes if I've got no brain capacity, it's just kind of hard to sit still. You know, when you're so overtired that you get fidgety. It's one, and also the heat as well makes me fidgety. But yeah, it's one of those days. All right, let's keep going. I've taken a break from the game myself, been playing Power World. I loved Power World. I played it recently, or like, I think maybe about 6 months ago I played it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That sounds like battle. The Vigil needs us.
Oh, here we go. Hold on to your knickers, girls.
Zaitan showing more intelligence. Striking at the heart of your
War
order.
Master, Traherne!
Almost
Thank the
unfathomable.
alchemical processes that inspired your presence. We're under siege.
Cool. I think I've got to head all the way up to the top there, so I'm just going to ignore the ones that are down there.
What kind of foul
Ah,
magic
yes.
is that? We must reconfigure our strategy.
Bones. Den bones, den dry bones. So many updates. Yeah, it just had an update, or it's coming up with an update,
magic.
isn't it?
We face no mere foot soldiers. There's an Orient vizier in there.
They've cut us off. The Orions are protecting the weaponry that's battering our keep's fortifications. We have to destroy those siege engines.
Vigil Keep has defensive weaponry on the far ramparts, but they were damaged in the first assault. We didn't have the manpower to repair them. If we could clear the walls of undead and safeguard her path to the catapults, Blacksmith Von Heck can fix anything.
Then we'll have to give her that chance. Let's get to the top of the walls and check in with General Soulkeeper.
I salute your bravery, my friend. Strike hard and fast, and we'll guard your back. Form up, Vigil.
I never expected them to keep working on it, never played, but my friends love a reason to go back. That's fair. And honestly, I didn't know whether I'd like it because I'm not really into sort of survival crafting. But because even though it is very heavily survival crafting based, it felt different. It felt different to me. So I was quite happy to play it for about, I think I played it for about 20 hours? 20-ish hours, I think? Or maybe 30 hours, I don't know. I played it for a fair whack. Then I built everything that I could possibly build. I wasn't really interested in the creature collecting part of it, so I didn't really care if I didn't have all of the Palmons. But I enjoyed it. The battles were certainly better than the franchise that must not be named. Creature collector with survival, I think I'm at 400 hours now. 446, holy shit. I mean, I say holy shit, but I've spent like so many hours in other games that it's that yeah, it's fine. I think I'm curious to know how many hours I've spent in Guild Wars. I think I can check. Once I finish this battle, I'm just gonna do /age and see if I can do my whole account. Okay, here we go. /age. This character we've played for 11 hours and 16 minutes. Across all characters, I've played for 422 hours. So I'm not even at 500 hours in Guild Wars yet.
Stand at attention.
1023.9. That's my wife's hours. Holy shit! Oh wow. Wow. And we've got an ad break starting in about
Reporting for duty,
5
General.
minutes.
I hope you don't mind that I brought a friend.
Just FYI, and I've just realised I forgot to open Streamer Bot before I started streaming.
Aoife, what's our status?
I must report defeat, ma'am. There's an Orion wizard down there. We weren't able to get through the magical
Let me
barriers.
open it.
Disappointing, but understandable.
There we go.
Secondary recommendations? Anyone?
Ifat says there's a blacksmith who can repair our catapults. Traherne and I can
Could have
clear the
rounded down.
ramparts while Ifat follows behind to protect the civilians.
Is it worth it? Is it
Once
really
the
worth
Orion
it?
siege weapons are destroyed, they'll have to lower the magical walls if they intend to continue the attack on Vigil Keep.
Without those
Okay,
walls, I'm
Streamer Bot is
confident we'll be
connected.
successful, General.
So if
This
any of
time,
you want to
there'll be
check
no
in,
silence.
you can. I
Excellent.
keep forgetting about
While
check
you do
in.
that, the Crusaders and I will defend the wall. Move out.
Blacksmith Von has the daughter of Bygarth, one of the most
Okay,
legendary knights. She can fix anything.
Right. Oh, I also have a nice little affiliate code now. I don't know if you guys have seen the tweet that I posted yesterday, but oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. But I've now got a 10% off WGG code. So they're like Gamer Sups and G Fuel and stuff. Been around for about 3 or 4 years now. But they're pretty yummy. And I got an affiliate code, so you can use STOAT. You can use the code STOAT for 10% off. I'm not going to plug it all the time, obviously, because it's just not how I roll. I'm not really doing this for dosh. It's just kind of fun to have a code called STOAT. But yes, thank you very much for checking in, Sentry. But yeah, so if you guys, I don't know if you guys are into like anime and stuff or even energy drinks, but they've got a free Ren collab at the moment, and they've also got a solo leveling one. The solo leveling flavors are pretty good. So they're pretty yummy. I saw Stoat's a sales lady. Yep, that's me. That's me. But yeah, genuinely do enjoy their stuff. And then I saw that they were like, oh, call for VTubers. And I'm like, fuck yeah. They're like any size. They didn't care. So I was just like, cool. I am tiny. I am small. So. Okay. We got advertisements starting in 2 minutes. I'm just trying to think of the best way we can kind of pause this. I think if I just run around for a little bit and avoid things and I don't go over there to do the repairs, then I'm fine. I might just stand behind this pillar. I don't drink energy drinks, but I love free Ren. Honestly, they've got little water bottles, like free Ren water bottles. So, but I mean, I think it just all depends on shipping, really. Their shipping is so much cheaper than GamerSup shipping. So it's 22 Australian dollars to ship with them. GamerSup's charged 90 Australian dollars the last time I bought stuff. And I was like, that is fucking ridiculous. So we stopped. Well, we've got loads of it still, and they are good flavors, but we've stopped buying it because it's just $300 for 2 tubs of fucking energy drink is a bit ridiculous. But I think I should be all right here while we do our ad break. But I will see you guys on the flip side. I promise I'm not gonna keep on playing while the ad goes on, because I don't think that's fair. I try to make sure that I keep the content to content times. But I'll see you guys in about 3 to 3.5 minutes. BRB. And then I clicked the wrong screen. There we go. We are back. We are back. Hello. Sorry about that. That's a big difference. Yeah, it was $22 in comparison to I think last time was $90. I can probably check it on my account. But yeah, it's a massive difference. I think in the US, like, there's free shipping over a certain threshold, but because I'm international, it means that I don't get those shipping perks. So, alright, let's kill some more brutes. Don't bring me down, risen brutes. Don't bring me down, risen brutes. Okay, there we go.
Wish I'd had time to fix these before the battle. You never know how to prioritize till you get attacked by screaming undead.
Alright, so she is going to fix everything for us.
There you go, War Master. Good as new. Let him have it.
Alrighty. Now, this is the biggest pain in the rectum. I did dodge. I did dodge that. You guys saw me dodge. I dodged into the goddamn trebuchet. Alright, there we go. We want about there, I think. Should be enough. Let's have a look and see how it hits. Oh, too much. Okay. About there. Let's see if that works. Yes, that's perfect. All right. A bold strategy, I approve. But, okay, that one is done. Let's move this trebuchet across a bit. And we're aiming it that way. I'm doing about just a little less this time. Okay. A bold strategy, I approved. I approve, yes. Rectum pains are worse than ass pains. Maybe. Maybe. I tell you what though, because of my little procedure, if you guys remember me talking about that. Yeah, so I finally confirmed I am a woe man. It took 5 weeks, but it did come back. It did come back. So we're here now, and it's great. Yeah, I get why Automod stopped that one. Oh yeah, because yes, so whoops. Let's get out of the way of this. Go. And we
No kindness is too small.
No, I don't care what you say, love. I want to interact with this. Thank you. There we go. And hop. Oh, congrats. I know, right? I've never been so excited in my life for goddamn monthlies for Aunt Irma to visit, but I was this time. 5 weeks though it took. So that shows you how fucked up hormones can be. Oh, come on. No. Just do a tiny, tiny one. Brah, lol. Yes, tiny one worked. Oh. Get out the way. Come on. Here we go. Oh, no, that one's done. So we're gonna... I was not in the red. Bastards. Okay. Although technically I am in the red. Ah! Alright. This trebuchet is pointing that way, so I need to move it across a bit more to about... Oh wait, we've already got those. Hang on. Move it the other way. It was good to hear positive news. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Painful though. Painful. I forgot how fucking painful it is. I can't. I typed that as you said the red remark. Sharing brain cells. Oh my god, it's one of those days. This has got to be... There we go. Okay, we got them. We got him. I'm so... Oh, my brain. My brain.
The Orions dare to strike at our keep. Well, they shall see how a cornered lion fights.
Cool. Alright.
I'm itching to get some payback for that little wall trick.
Okay.
Let's join the fray down on the field.
I'm gonna do that just so I can go a bit faster. Alright. And then this is, I think this might be the last of the level 60 quests. And then we're up to the level 70. And then it'll take probably a few hours to do the level 70 quests, which we'll do next week. And then the level 80 the week after. And then we're going to do some map completion. So instead of just going straight into the rest of the story, which we are going to skip Living World Seasons 1 and 2 because I don't think my brain can tolerate doing those again. But yeah, instead of just jumping straight into story, we are going to just essentially faff about a bit and do just some general map completion. So that's the plan for at least the next few times, which will be good. Yeah, they run up here, so we can just wait. If anything, we can res this guy. That is something that makes me very grateful to be a man. Period's awful, and I don't envy the cramps. Honestly, I get off quite lightly. Sanguinine, I really do. Some women get it really, like, way worse. I get pain for about 6 hours before anything starts. So I always know it's coming about 6 to 8 hours later when I get a little bit sore. And I'm very lucky. I don't have to take painkillers or anything. It's not super bad, but I've got a very, very high pain threshold. I remember I was in hospital once for a kidney infection. Like it was really, really bad kidney infection, and the doctor was just like, okay, Stoat, do you want some painkillers? We'll give you some morphine. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't need it. He's like, are you sure? Are you really sure? Like, you don't want anything? And I'm like, no, I don't need it. He's like, well, I'm gonna give you some Panadol at least. And I'm like, okay, if you want. And so he puts the Panadol down on like the little hospital table. He's just like, it's there when you need to take it, not if, when you need to take it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And about 2 days later, it was because obviously the doctors change over, and I had a different doctor, and those pills were still there when this other doctor was still there. Well, like he came in for his next shift, and he just looked at them, and he was so puzzled. He was genuinely so puzzled that I didn't take any painkillers while going through absolute torturous pain. And I'm like, I didn't need them. Nah, brah, keep your hard drugs. Exactly.
The Orions are defeated and the keep is safe. 3 cheers for the vigil.
Hurrah! Victory!
Kidney infections are no joke, though.
It is
No
fortunate
joke.
that we arrived when we did. Those undead were about to overrun the keep.
I mean, I was in hospital
The pale
for a
tree is
reason.
very wise. If Vigil Keep had fallen, we'd never be able to defend Lion's Arch.
Do you remember what she said? With unity, many impossible things can be achieved. She's right, Traherne. The Vigil can't fight Zhaitan alone. The dragon is too powerful, but there is another way.
Whatever you're planning, know that I will stand with you.
Thank you, Traherne. Come, let's talk to General Soulkeeper.
Yay. Where's Amora? There she is, up there. What does she have to say for herself? I had surgery once and got stoned on Onyx for a week. Oxys for a week. I was watching Disney movies and apparently when stoned, brick break is amazing.
We need to brief you on recent events.
I've never been that high off drugs. Like,
General, I've become convinced that the Vigil can't stand against Zhaitan alone. We may have an army, but we don't have the information or resources.
Huh. If it were anyone other than you, War Master, I might think you were a coward. But after what you did on the field today, continue.
The other orders of Tyria are as concerned about the dragons as we are. The Vigil should speak with them and launch a unified effort.
Speak with them? But the Order of Whispers are underhanded backstabbers, and the Priory are simpering scholars.
You're wrong, Efoot. They simply have their own ways of fighting Zhaitan.
Everyone fights Zhaitan in their own little way.
I don't like it, and I don't trust them. But I do trust you, War Master. And I trust Traherne. If he says we're up against overwhelming odds, I believe him.
Go to the other orders. Set up a meeting. Tell them the Vigil offers an alliance.
Thank you, General. I'll do everything I can.
Cool.
So much about
all right.
But I've done nothing to stop the
what have we got here? Commando's helm, Outrider's helm, and Trooper's helm. We want healing power, ferocity. So we want Outrider's helm, but in all fairness, this is locked, and I haven't unlocked it. Oh no. We'll do what we should do.
Spoils of battle.
Okay. You may be the most durable woman in history. The barbarian class would welcome you. Honestly, it's such an odd... It's an odd thing to have, is such a high pain threshold. It's a bit ridiculous. But it means that childbirth will be fine, so... I don't have to worry about that. I didn't realize I was that high till I was sober. Brick break kind of sucks ass, to be honest. It's funny what you think... is like amazing as a kid. It's like knowing that you had a show that you absolutely adored as a kid, and then you go back and watch it as an adult for nostalgia, and you start watching it, you're like, what the fuck did I see in this show? And it's the same with games too. Funnily enough, King Arthur and the Square Knights of the Round Table, which was an old 60s, I think it was a 60s cartoon or 70s, I can't remember. But I used to love that as a kid. It is not good. It is just not good. Like, some bits are funny and some of the jokes are funny, but if you want that kind of humor, just go listen to The Goon Show with, like, Harry Seacombe, Spike Milligan, and Peter Sellers. I mean, it's the same humor and is done way better. Anyway, it's funny. The only way you could have enjoyed it sounds like an insult a critic would write. Yeah, I could only enjoy this when I was high. When I had complete loss of my faculties.
So, I see Gix stumbled out of his library, and the Preceptor crawled out of her hole.
I see you're not letting rationality get in the way of your ignorance, Almora. How predictable.
Aw, don't be
Who
mean.
Are you calling ignorant, you twitchy little bookworm?
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
I mean, I'm not sure if it was a complete loss. At least I remember it happened. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Enough bickering, all of you. Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zhaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win.
Good times, good times.
The Vigil has shown
Yep.
tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat.
Inspirational Stoat speech.
And who knows
Thank you
more
very
about
much
the
for
dragons
checking
than
in,
the Fire?
Sanguinan.
Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in Or?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're bold. But you're correct.
Of course I'm
Knowledge
correct.
is
I'm
useless
me.
If it is not used, we shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join, but I insist there's a decent hierarchy. Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
I've already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You've studied Or all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth. But, yes, I will lead this pack to the gates of Ara. And together,
You know, you're
we
one of
will
the few
see Zaitan
people
destroyed.
that say my name perfectly. Oh, really?
First to Claw
Really? So it is
Let us send our
Sanguinan.
defiant message straight into the heart of Or.
I'm assuming some people say
Tyria stands as one.
Sanguinun?
All my life, I've watched Or.
Yep.
Studied it. Researched the abominations that Zaitan spawns. I have avoided the challenge of my wild hunt. I hid, always claiming I was not yet ready. I did
It's a
not
lovely
think
name.
Or could be cleansed. I feared
It
failure,
rolls off the
but you're
tongue quite
right.
well, so I'm not sure
It is
how.
time to act. We'll either cleanse the
I'm not sure
land
how people can fuck it up that
or
much.
return to
I've heard so many hell. Yesterday I got sang onion. Sang onion. Oh, that's kind of cute. But I'm assuming it's like sanguine, as in like the word sanguine. And then un at the end, or un. Yeah, no, I think it's a nice name. It does roll off the tongue. It's a lovely username. Don't worry, if it makes you feel better, I get electric stoat a lot in other people's streams. I'm like, Jesus fuck. The reading comprehension of some streamers has got a lot left to be desired. Yeah, I've had electric stoat before. Okay, what am I doing? I think I'm going back down here. Because we've got to retake Claw Island. Ah, yes. Yep. Cool. But just continuation in the same spot. Honestly, I didn't even want to pronounce a simple username today. Oh, it's so funny how people work like that, isn't it? I'm actively practicing reading comprehension now. I want to be on the right side. Look. Sometimes things just are the way that they are. And it's through no fault of people's education. Oh, we got the parts. Mediocre gun. Okay, yep. Okay, so we gotta man the gun. I think. How do I go up? God, I hate these. Freaking. There we go.
Our company is complete. Now that we're assembled, we can begin the briefing.
And I mean, if you've never been introduced to words, even at school, there are some words that I was never introduced to.
I'm Efoot.
And I've got no
Liaison for
fucking
the
clue how they're
Vigil.
pronounced.
The Lion Guard are clearing some road, but the inner courtyard gate is blocked.
I think if it
My
just doesn't
prior
enter your
explorers
vernacular, you're not
brought a
going to.
biomantic
It's not going to be
siege
something that you
capacitor,
know.
Marshal. Our top mystics have been working on it for some time. It could be useful.
I've heard of that device.
But I mean, when you've got a
Whispers
word,
agent stole a copy of the blueprints, but
when
we
you've got a
couldn't
word
figure
like
out your
stoat,
bizarre telemetry.
just
There's a working
replace the S
prototype?
with a B.
course.
It's boat.
Nothing's beyond the Priory's intelligence.
It's not that hard.
Unfortunately,
It's not that hard.
it's a portable model, so it lacks the power to blast through a fortified gate.
What if we amplified this capacitor in some way?
Clever. The signal towers use magical panels to increase brightness. If we reversed the panel's direction and adjusted the enchantment, we could amplify the beam.
It's improvised, off the cuff, and madcap. But you know, it just might work. Still, there are far too many undead between here and the signal tower.
Leave that part to me. The Vigil may not understand your boo-boo matic wheeze calculator, but we know plenty about killing undead.
Then we have a plan. Commander Efoot, move out. Your crusaders can guide the way.
Okay. I think, in theory, this might be the end of the level. I actually thought this was part of the level 70 quest, but I realized we haven't retook Claw Island yet, so... yeah, so I think this is actually the end of level 60.
I'm on my way, Preceptor.
So... Alright. Let's kill these mother bitches!
Defense, then offense.
Okay, gotta click. Wow! Into the water I go. An unexpected swim.
Might makes me right.
There we go. Okay, is he coming along? Yes, he's coming along. So, we need to clear out the last of these. Get him up to that tower up there. Okay. The more of these I clear out, the easier it's going to be.
Defense, then offense.
Why is he not dying? Oh no, he's slowly getting there. It's just taking ages to die. Alright. Come on, Agent Zot. Let's keep going. Yay for escort quests, I guess. Alrighty, let's get these last risen.
Might makes me right.
There we go. And last but not least.
Fury is mine. Defense, then offense.
Go. Almost there. And wham bam, thank you ma'am. And I think we've got to protect him. And we win the day, I think.
Here's the panel. I have to reverse it, resource cell the amplification, and attach the capacitor. Just keep them off me.
Keep them off it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Defense, then offense.
Tell you what, I do miss having a ranged weapon, because I used to be able to kill them while they were still on their way. I am very much I love going in and smashing things, but I also very much am I'm a ranged girly. I do like my mechanist, my rifle mechanist.
Defense, then offense.
Here we go.
Go. Come on. A little more. A little more. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. This might be the last. I'm trying to remember. You know how there's some games that have so many story beats that are in similar areas, and you're just like, oh yeah, this is the end, and then you're like, oh wait, no, yeah, this is supposed to happen. Maybe this is the end, and then it just keeps happening for like a solid 4 or 5 missions more. I feel like that's me today. I feel like that's me.
The ramparts are swarmed. We'll need to clear them of undead.
We actually have a new update for Guild Wars coming up next Wednesday. So Tuesday American time, but Wednesday for me. And yeah, that's going to be good. It's got fashion. We're going to have fashion plates now. So we can actually dress. We can dress Raspberry Drop appropriately.
What about the courtyard, Marshal? That big dragon thing will be on us the minute we charge in there.
We need to retake the ramparts and deploy siege weapons. Then we can cover the sky while we clear the courtyard.
I can help there. Priory alchemists have crafted special ammunition to weaken champions like that one. We can force that monster to the ground.
Once you get it down, we'll get it dead. Put your trust in Vigil Steel.
Hawkeye. Escort Trahan to the central rampart. Come on. Okay, are you... Yes, you're going to engage. Okay, good. I wasn't sure whether he's going to engage or not. So... Helps if I get closer. I keep forgetting that I don't have a ranged bloody weapon. Okay. Just get these guys. Here we are. I don't think I had to do this, but it's alright. We are here now. Okay. All right.
I'll coordinate and command from here. Go with Winnet and retake the siege points.
Okay.
The Plaguebringer must be brought down.
Right, we got to retake the points now. Go. All right. Now we got to revive Galena. And that's point number 1 taken. Oh. I stand corrected. Okay. They run off.
Let's get this cannon firing.
Okay. There we go. All right. So. The next one is over here. So we're just going to have to fight our way through.
Defense, then offense.
Actually, I'm just gonna...
Spirits should be impressed.
I'm just gonna kite them all. That one.
Defense, then offense.
Oh, he got me. Hang on. last one here. And let's revive this one. Okay. That's that one. And last one is over this way. I always forget to do this one first. I think it's better to do this one first. Because it's close. Oh no, I think they're all just all over the place, aren't they? Okay. Come on, all you lot. Go. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, she's not healing fast enough. Hang on.
Spirits should be impressed.
Okay, now we should be able to heal the engineer.
We've taken
there we
control
go.
of the siege points. Now we must join the fray. Forward.
Near the courtyard. Push back the risen wall.
Okay. Alright, I think we just have to kill these for X amount of time.
Then off.
And we should be good. Ooh. Scuffle going on here. Cute little fighter emote there, Sanguinan.
I'm amazing.
There we go. Alright. I might go over here to where there's a few big enemies.
Nothing can bring me down.
Oh boy. Okay, what else we got? Got a couple more. Go to this one. Hello. Mr. Veteran, Risen Acolyte. Okay. Where else? Ah, over here. And I think this should be the last one. Yes. Yeah. I think. Yes, yeah, we've just got to take it for a certain amount of time. And then we've got to go and face the dragon.
Prepare yourselves, troops. Wait for the dragon to come around, then make a coordinated strike. On my order.
Wizard's fault, isn't it? I just was going to try and get rid of that exclamation point. Okay, there's the dragon over there. He doing a naughty. Okay. Let's go defeat Blightghast. Gonna be interesting. Oh, he's an ugly looking thing, isn't he? I'm just gonna get rid of this rot mouth first. There we go. And of course he spooks everyone. Right, he has a great personality. Maybe. Maybe so. Whoop. Yep. I did not stay away from the poison. There we go. And I need to heal. And I need to do that. We're good. Okay, yes, I'm watching out for the poison breath. But he's still making me run. And I ran so far away. Whoop. I was not paying attention. I think I only get a couple of freebies. We are very close though. Okay. Oh, no, I faced him. Whoops. But we are almost there. He is at 11% health, so we are so close. There we are. 2%, 1%. Yeah! We did it! I did it! Back to the depths you go.
We did it. We recaptured Claw Island, and in so doing, saved Lion's Arch as well. I do not know what lies ahead of us, my friend, but for the first time, I hope that this alliance can save Tyria from the dragons. Hope for the future. Hope.
Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate.
Wouldn't have won this
Okay.
battle without you.
Let's check in.
Go get some rest. Got a lot of work ahead.
Victory. Now. Will it last? Those other orders.
Nothing too dramatic. They're just like, yes, we did a good job. Huzzah. You're a good leader. Yes, together we will do more.
What was that technique you used back?
More?
There's a soft spot under the
You realize this
Yes,
pad
more.
only has a 1 in 3,720 chance of success.
And Winnette, it's been a pleasure. And now we just got to say hello to Traherne. And I think that actually is legitimately at the end of the level 60 stuff. So, we'll have to see. I've actually been playing a lot of World v World in this game the last week. Mainly because I ran out of spirit shards and I needed them to finish off the armor.
This is a momentous day. The tide of history has changed, Traherne.
Indeed. Many people doubted. Even the Orders weren't truly certain it could be done. Never before has Tyria been so united. Let all hear the echo of this battle. We can defeat the dragons. We will.
Zaitan waits at the center of Or, surrounded by a nation of undead. The battle to destroy the dragon will not be easy, but it can be won.
There is a ruined fortress at the edge of Or, south of the Shattercleft Hills. From that high cliff, you can see the spires of Or rising beyond the Straits of Devastation. We will take this fort and make it our own. The Pact will rebuild it. We will place our banners, and from there we will strike at the dragon's heart.
Yeah.
I will make plans with the leaders of the Orders and gather troops at that location. You deserve some well-earned rest, my friend. Join me when you are ready, and together we will find a way to slay Zaitan.
Okay. We should confer before you leave, Raspberry Drop. Do you have any last questions? This new pact, how will it function? They agreed that each would designate an individual leader from their troops in ore, all reporting to me. Do we know who those leaders will be? For the Order of Whispers, Dern Velazquez. For the Derman Priory, Wynette Fairhead. Warmaster F. Efoot will organise the Vigil troops. As I serve the Vigil, will I be reporting to Efoot? No, your place is at my side as second in command of the Pact. I need you to help me keep all three of the orders unified. I'm honoured. I know a ruined fort on the coast of Or. It will take work to make defensible, but from there we can strike directly at the heart of Zaitan's forces. It needs a name that will inspire those stationed there. Any ideas? I've been so busy preparing for Claw Island, I haven't given it much thought. Do you have a suggestion? We are 3 groups coming together as one. How about Fort Trinity? That's perfect. Now I must gather our resources and organise troops to march south to the coast of Or. I'll meet you there. Good luck. Yay! We did it! Oh, and I got a small bag of spirit shards. I wish I had those yesterday. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm level 69 now. Nice. I only have one level to go before we hit 70, so I'll just faff about a bit during the weekend and we'll get to 70. But I might see if I can get almost to 80. But don't you facepalm me, Sanguinant. I will do that on my main later. Let's have a look and see what training we have here that we can do. These aren't necessarily stuff that we really need at the moment because we've got all of the stuff that we actually do need. Okay, so with that, we're going to stop playing Guild Wars and we are going to switch over to Heartopia. That's what we're going to do. So give me 2 shakes. And let me set up Heartopia.